Hi friends, it's Liz here at Liz the Paper Project. So today I'm trying something a little different. I had originally filmed a video opening Your Creative Studio's latest kit, and I'm not sure what's happening with my technology, but it doesn't seem to be uploading properly. So I've already opened the pieces, and what I'm going to do now is I guess show you what is in there still, and then I'm going to see how I can use some of the pieces closer to the end of the video. So this video might take a little long, but this is what I've got to work with. So I love the theme for this month's kit. Thank you so much, Amanda, for sending it to me. As always, if I forget anything, guys, I will link it in the description box below. This is from Your Creative Studio, and I've done a few unboxings for the subscription kits. And let me start with the papers, which I think are fabulous as always. And I like that, of course, it's a Christmas theme. So you can see here, there's always a variety of papers that she sends in the kits. This time there's a couple pieces, a couple washies as well. This one I really like because it has the days of the week, as you can see. Let me see if I can get closer. And then it also has, like, you know, the dot grid and the lines and the graph. So the design on them. So I like that because if you've got a planner or a journal, etc., it's always nice to have that, you know, that you can use for your work. Let me show you this giant, gorgeous washi tape. Now, I did, as I mentioned, open this before, but I'm showing it to you guys this time because of my video issues. I always have issues kind of opening up the big washi tape rolls. So if anyone has any tips on that, let me know. I find that they get stuck so much that they rip, like it did here. I still use it even if it rips apart. I love the design on this one, of course, and I'll definitely be using it. But if you guys have any tips on how to avoid ripping washi tape when it's this long, I would really appreciate any tips. The next piece she sent, which is super fun, of course, is always a charm. So charms are always perfect. And I like how the little envelope has that little butterfly on it. So this will be very useful for sure. And there was two of these as well. And let me show you what is in them. I thought it was more washi tape, but it's actual stamps. And I think they're just really cute. This one says Merry Christmas, and this one's got the Santa. So I'm going to try these out for sure. Put those over here for now. As always, it comes with these really nice paper pads, and I really like the color on this one. It reminds me of the Polar Express. So it's got the train, and it says "Let's go travel," and you can see everything that's that it does there. So I mean, you can cut this up and use it in different pieces, and I might just do that when I'm working with it. There's also these really nice wooden, I'm not even sure, I forgot what to call these, you guys, but here we are. Look how cute, right? I'm just going to try and kind of bring them up to focus a little bit so you guys can see them better. Isn't that adorable? I think she goes this way. It's always interesting to try and find out which side is the right side of the little wooden pieces. So I really like those. And let me just pop them back in so I don't lose them. This sticky note, retro sticky note, I really like the designs that are in here. And the way this works is you would pull out your sticky note from here. But I like the design. I really love the, you know, the little flip cover. I'm just thinking I want to do something with that cover. So it came with these really nice stickers as well. And these are, I believe, ones that she probably designs because it has Your Creative Studio on them. So I like how these ones are like half a tag. And they can be used as tabs, I guess. And then it's got these other ones there. So that's really nice. Now, this piece I really like. And of course, as I mentioned, I've already taken it out. But it has these really beautiful pieces of vellum. So let me show you. This one's got Merry Christmas on it. And there's 3 different designs. this one looks like a little postcard. Isn't that cute? And I just feel it all folding up, maybe because of how much I've been kind of grabbing them right now. And then this one here you can see with all the different little designs. So these are so adorable. I really, really like them. I can't wait to figure out what to do with these ones. And it comes with a bunch of them. I think it's just 3 of each. It doesn't really say how many, but there's quite a few, as you can see. And they came nicely wrapped with this little white piece of, I guess, trim. And then look at this sticker set, you guys. Isn't this gorgeous? Hopefully the glare is not too much, but let me pull it out. And hopefully you can see it a little bit better. There we go. I love it. It has, of course, Happy Holidays, Santa Claus Post Office. I wish you a very Merry Christmas. This one is beautiful. So I can't wait to try and see what I can do with these. So because, as I mentioned, I'm trying to kind of film the video at the same time as showing you the unboxing, I have to start kind of moving things out of the way, but I'm going to keep what I think I want to use possibly out. And I think I will be using, of course, the stamp set. And so what will I do, you guys? I hope you guys are having a good day. I have been struggling, as I mentioned, with my technology, and you know, that whole thing now that's happening with YouTube and the fine that people might be getting, all of course that might include me. It's just, you know, an additional stressor that we don't need. I think it's just bad timing on their part, because YouTube could have handled this, you know, in their own way, my opinion, by you know, kind of figuring out how to help the creators, because obviously we're the ones that are bringing in the cash, right, people, with the advertisements and everything else. So anyways, I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but it is definitely something to think about, because I'm not sure. So many people are saying that they're not probably going to make videos anymore, and you know, I'm kind of thinking the same thing, like what is going to happen if we don't know what we're labeling, and if we label it wrong and we get charged for that. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a piece of this paper, because I think what I want to do, I think, is use one of these vellum pieces, maybe this one here, and see how you can kind of still see it. So I think I want to do that, and maybe attach it to the page, so I could, so you can kind of still see a little bit of the vellum kind of sticking out, and then you've got the color underneath. And I think I want to incorporate her thank you note, because, well, why not, right? So maybe I'll do that and see how that turns out. And then of course I want to use some of the stamps. And so, you know what, I'm going to start with, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with the washi, because I realize that I really do love having washi tape samples in my work. So this will be nice to kind of have a piece in my journal that will remind me that this is in my stash, right? So do I want it here, or do I want it here? Or do I want it here? Ooh, okay, well, I guess it wants to stick to the bag. So maybe that's what I'll do, because this way you can kind of see the design, and it doesn't necessarily take over. See, this is what happens when you try to film while you are creating, my friends. It doesn't always work very well, but who knows if this is going to turn out okay. Well, you know, I don't mind that. I'm kind of okay with that. Now this one is a bag that's kind of already here, but I kind of like how that's looking. So I'm going to leave that as is. And then, as I was saying before, I'm kind of liking the idea of, well, maybe just, because I really want to see the vellum, you know, I want you to be able to kind of take notice of it, but I don't want it to be overly the focus of it. So you know what, I think I'm just going to staple it here. I think I am. I'm just going with it, you guys. And you know, when it comes to your journals and your creative work and you know what it is that you do, for me it's just to have fun with it, my friends. I mean, truly have fun with it. Don't think about it too much. Don't worry so much about how it looks. I do it because I'm having fun with it, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. So what do I want to do here? I was thinking maybe adding it here, because then you can kind of see it underneath the Merry Christmas there. I'm not sure if it's very visible or not. But then this page could also use a little red, right? You can make that into a little pocket, and now it's kind of like pulling it in. So I think maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe this one I'll make into a little pocket. And then I might do something else here. So I'm just going to cover this one up, because usually I like to leave the little note that Amanda sends, because it's just so nicely thought out, and you know, she takes the time to put a little note in her kit, and I'm thinking, why not make that as part of the memory keeping? Okay, so I think I like that there, and I'm liking the vellum, and I do really like these pieces too. So maybe yeah, I think I'm going to, or should I make a tag? Oh, I'll make a tag. That's what I'll do. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So give me a second here. I hope I have my cutter. There it is. As I said, I was not prepared well for this, because I was not, let's do 2.5. I kind of, but would that be too big? You know what, I'm gonna go for it, see what happens later. I'm just trying to see if it's going to fit in my little pocket, and it does, so perfect. So I'll put that there so that maybe I can do a little bit of journaling in the back of that afterwards. So let's move that out of the way. And so I've got this happening here, so that's pretty cool. And then I just have to, yep, that's, I'm liking that right now. The stamping I want to get done. So let me grab my ink, which I do have here somewhere. So anyways, you guys, it is, it has been, whoopsies, quite stressful for so many creators, just the whole thing that's happening on YouTube right now. And I mean, I'm hoping that it's not, you know, something that is going to not get resolved in the way that it should be for everybody to be happy. And okay, I'm kind of liking how that came out. Not so bad, I think. Maybe my ink needs to be a little bit darker. I might get one of the smaller little, you know what, I'm just going to pull things out because I'm going to need them. So the next one is the Santa face there. So shall we make him red? Let's see what happens. Or pink, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not even seeing color here. Maybe this thing has dried up. All right, so Not Prepared Liz is about to stamp on a piece of paper, and it may or may not come out. Oh, I actually like how it came out, but because it's kind of red, you won't be able to see it because there's a little bit of redness in the back there. However, I think I still want to stamp it here. Let's see what happens. This is just, you know, also a good way to remember. Yeah, you can barely see it. A good way to kind of remember, you know, the stash that you're collecting. I think if I keep track of things that are coming in and sort of, I mean, you can't really see it, but you kind of see it. So it's enough for me. It's fine. Let's see, where was I? Of course, now I lost my train of thought because, you know, I am trying to do this all in one shot for you guys. And also for me, because I just wanted to play with the pieces. I find that sometimes if I don't think about it so much and I just sort of, you know, go for it with what I want to do, it works out a little bit better. Okay, so this is going to be my little tag that I'll be doing a little bit extra journaling in. I'm kind of liking the idea of maybe one of these being here, but I don't want it to kind of look like it's kind of alone. So you know what I'm going to do? And I know you guys are like, what's this talking about, being alone? I just felt like it was going to be a piece of, if I was going to put the sticker there, I thought it was just going to be kind of like, you know, by itself and kind of floating on the page. And I wanted it to not just be floating on the page. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized, you guys? So I did press record, and then I'm thinking, what if I didn't check if it's recording and I've done all this? Oh no. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so now I'm covering up the stamp that I kind of had done because I can barely see it anyway, so it's not a big deal. So I'm kind of liking that there because I think that's going to kind of match nicely with my tag that's on the other side. So that's not bad, but I do need something else there. It's looking a little lonely. So, oh wait, I forgot about this washi tape. So maybe I will do, wow, it started on a Thursday here, and so, I don't want to add it. It's got, oh my gosh, like today is Wednesday. Look how far Wednesday is, you guys. It's like right here. Do I put Wednesday because it's Wednesday, or is it Tuesday? What day is it today? I don't know. Okay, well, I'm not going to use this because I don't want to confuse myself as to the day that I did it, but I will definitely be adding one of these stickers this time because it's calling out my name. It really is. It's telling me to just add it, so I will. So there's that. And then I did want to kind of figure out how to use this cute little piece of something. Maybe I should have I should have just stapled it there. You know what? It's happening. It's happening, my friends. I'm just going to attach yet another staple and see what happens. Maybe I'll put it in the, on the side is probably better. And hopefully it stays, because I think it looks like, you know, like little snow kind of on the page. So I'm going to do that. And then, oh, you know what? I almost forgot about these ones. I almost forgot. So let's see what we do with this. I'm just going to make myself a little more space and put these aside for now. And let me know what you guys think about this style of video. Definitely very raw, very not planned. And I usually don't plan it when I'm showing you guys like an unboxing and stuff, but I had been able to, up until this point, do a voiceover without too much trouble. But now I'm finding trouble. So look, I've got space to do a little bit of journaling here, which is nice. I've got little pockets still left there. I can journal in the back of this and there as well. Now I've got my little tag happening as well. So why not use both, right? I mean, I might have a lot to say in a little bit. I don't know. It's possible. Or maybe, because I want to see how these stamps look. Don't you guys want to see how they look? I'm so curious to see if they turn out okay. So you know what? This is sort of going to be like just a sample of, oh, it almost didn't fit so well, but it does. It kind of does. And I'm trying to think of what ink I want to use, because the one I showed you guys is quite thin, although it might work. So let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm going for it, people. I'm going for it. Let's see what will happen when I stamp this beauty on something. Now, I remember someone mentioning a long time ago that to ink up your stamp and so that it looks really nice, that you should kind of bring your stamp pad to your ink pad. I'm just going to try it here. I'm doing it, you guys. I'm going for it. Whoa, let's see what happens. And so that's why I do. I kind of pat the ink pad on top of my actual stamp. Oh, that is beautiful. Although quite faint, but look at it. Can you see? Let me just see if I can. I like it. I was showing it off in here. I like that. Okay, so see, that's cool because now I've got an idea of what that stamp looks like. I can just attach it to the back of my journal this way, and then I journal and see what my little Santa thing does. Okay, so they actually looked very nice, the stamps. They come out really nice. I'll have to clean this one a little bit. Okay, my friends, let's see what we've got here. Let's see if this is all we need to do for today. I may need to do a little bit more planning as I go along, but I don't know. I just, oh, you know what? Yes, okay, so I did, this piece came from this big washi thing. It was on the top when I ripped it out, and I want to use it somewhere. I really do. And I think, I mean, we've got a circle, square, that doesn't seem to go there, but maybe, just maybe, I like it kind of in the center. Wait, maybe right there. You know, because I'm thinking, I just like the color kind of popping out. And see, this is what I was talking about before. I guess I'm going to have to use the Thursday because I don't want to go all the way up to the other part. I don't want something to just sort of be kind of floating on the page. I like things to kind of match a little bit. So not done on a Thursday, but you know what we're gonna do. I'll journal here later. I've got a little sample of what that stamp looks like there, and I'll be able to do a little journaling there. And then I've got that nicely decorated glassine bag, and then I can do more journaling here, and I've got my little cutie. So anyways, you guys, this is it. I hope you enjoyed the share. Questions, comments, please leave them below. I just wanted to have some fun with the pieces. So as I said before, you shouldn't stress. You should just enjoy the process. This was a nice few moments for me to share with you guys, and let's hope we can all still make videos without being fined. Yay! See you next time. Thanks so much for stopping by.